Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader, known as Fijian Traders. This is your host, Mr. Singh. NEO, ticker symbol NIO. NEO, absolutely not a promising week we had with NEO, but it's okay. What does it mean, okay? Well, I'm going to talk on the technical side, why they is holding on the key levels, because the highs of $4.75 and even the lows of $4.36. And on Friday, we did close at $4.39. But before I talk on the technical side, let's cover some of the news I want to share with you guys and what we expected. What was the pullback coming in and what is expected after March hot inflation report. Markets are volatile ahead of next week inflation report. CPI data unlikely to change Fed's the interest rate cut position unless rising significantly. Raising energy prices and inflation in March are expected, but markets are more likely to rise but not to react than panic. So that is a big time thing that I'm going to share with you guys again. Markets are likely to rise or not react than panic, because we have seen it time and time. Anything the report comes in, we have market does pull back due to the inflation on that. Bullish on insurance, oil and gas, bearish on EV and used vehicle sector. We absolutely know how EV sector has been taking a big time hit. There's companies like Tesla, Xpeng, Li Auto, and so forth, and NEO is one of them as well. So something to keep an eye, because the report will come at the end of April to the May 1st, April 30th to May 1st. That how it's going to have an impact on the stock market. Well, Baidu backed Jews plug in the NEO chart station. GV have gradually connected NEO's power 3,740 stations and 21,729 charging piles in 21 cities in China. This is a great thing because it brings more revenue, and absolutely you need revenue compared, more generated revenue comes in on the swap stations, and that is a good sign for NEO. Granted, you definitely don't want other people to charging the station, but if it generates revenue, means profitability for NEO, and we know NEO is not been profitable so forth right now. Well, another news I want to cover with you guys is NEO's eyes expanding battery swaps program to a supercharged NEO stock. So NEO believes a battery swap station could prefer charging source for the future and putting its money where its mouth is. One of the problems of the battery swapping is that you need a standardized battery. To address this, NEO partnered with the other Chinese EV companies, including Shanghai and Geely, Chevy and JEC. Swapping right now is mainly driven by NEO. Of course, NEO is found out this is an ecosystem, said the CLSA deputy head of research Dingolu. If only one player is trying to build a whole ecosystem, it's impossible for them. That is why they are thinking whether they can invite some partners. Range of the major anxiety of EV owners, and NEO believes the battery swapping can help with this. Battery swapping also offers a faster charging time when compared to battery swap station. Absolutely, it can be charged on between 3 to 4 minutes. Where on the supercharger, I do own a Tesla Model Y, it takes up to 20 minutes for the full charge. NEO moves forward with the battery swap partnership. An article that came out on Friday, Senior Vice President NEO's Power Division added the company has plans to provide additional non-vehicles access swapping services. As in mid-March, NEO had successfully completed 40 million battery swap from its portfolio and over 2,300 battery swap station, and he plans to build another 1,000 stations this year. At the same time, the majority of the battery swap stations are unprofitable. That is the biggest key. The cost is high, NEO is not profitable, and then we're seeing why the stock price is pulling back. NEO also completed almost 37 million charges and in public stations, and plans to install 20,000 of these stations this year. The company is the first large EV to provide access to both battery swapping and charging in China and Europe, and its power services and other products can contribute the 10% of sales for per CNBS. So I'm not going to go over the rest of this article because it kind of talked about the reduction of um, the delivery services and so forth. But kind of skipping through this article, Neo is taking a risk by becoming the leader in battery swapping while receiving the first moves advantage. On the later of the date, 80 pen did not hold either direct or indirectly any position security mentioned in the article. The opinion expressed in this article are rather subjected by investor players. So couple things can happen. Neo can also come to a point where if the EV companies are still struggling and not profitable, a possible a merge, a buyout, and those kind of things can be very possible for Neo. But I love the options, right? And the battery swap station and charging, it is a both win-win situation. But due to the inflation rate is high in China as well, the cost is very expensive to build it. I know Tesla wanted to come with the Model 2Y. It got scrapped off because they wanted to reduce the price to 25,000. That's not going to happen because the manufacturing cost is expensive. You're barely going to make anything on that. So my portfolio stays the same. Nothing changes. Still holding roughly about 1,980. That is my call option. Neo shares is 40,000. I am waiting for the buying point, and which I'm going to discuss on the video. What is my buying range to load up my shares, and that is my area that I am looking on that. So without further ado, let's on the talk to technical side. I'm going to shift the gear to the 1 month. Absolutely, you can see we've been pulling all the way to the closest. My support level, which is sitting at $4.13, is that's the level I'm going to be buying the shares yet? No, I'm not. My next level, it is going to be in right here at 3. I know some of you guys are not going to like it. If it drops all the way to $3.49, this is an area that I will be loading my shares and my call options right up here. I had to go all the way back to a 5-year chart to get this my technical support level, and this is my support level sitting at $3.49. But you can clearly see that we are been coming to a massive downtrend, all the highs of $6.25, and which we couldn't break it all the way. And we did break our moving averages time and time, but it was short-lived pullback and came all the way to the low of $4.36, and my support level is sitting at $4.31 and 3 cents. So it is coming to the trend. But one good news, that's why I'm kind of I'm very skeptical about maybe we're not gonna see it, because we've been trading between this channel, right up between lows of $4.36 and the highs of $4.70. We've been trading in between this channel, and if continuously trade in between this channel, what does it mean like that? Which I'm going to show you guys. If it's continued to trade like this, right up here, come back, test this level, come between, making these smaller moves right up here, what's going to happen is this moving averages is going to come down, right? This moving average is going to come becomes a squeeze, means it's and on my 60-day moving average, and which is sitting at $4.59, and $5.04 is my 200-day. It's gonna come closer, tagging along, means it's kind of settling, trading sideways, and potentially for a breakout, because we have seen it time and time right up here. When did it happen? So that is the plan. That is my plan on that. In terms of what I can see, Neo has been doing it. It has been holding and doing it for a while right now, and I like it what I see with Neo holding up this pattern right here, kind of settling the dust. You know, it's settling the dust between those two moving average support level and the resistance level right up here, and kind of, you know, finding its common ground where this the base of the stock is at the moment. Well, can you see that on the MACD? A lot of pressure happened on this week. We had a lot of selling going on as well. You can clearly see that apart from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the week we had was just a sell-off of going on. Some people, investors do think that EV boom is over. Absolutely not. It's just a matter of time and just a start. But the only thing is holding up is very simple. If Neo becomes profitable or comes signs close to become profitable, this is gonna boom, and that's why I'm saying Hakuna Matata. Just relax, have patience, because it is gonna be great when it comes to that. And that's usually happens with the company, but they have they have been doing things in terms of growth level, and they are unstoppable. They are keep growing. They're finding ways to be profitable, and as well as finding the growth to bring this company to a new heights, or newer heights, I would say that. So these are the key levels. Absolutely, moving forward this week, keep an eye, $4.31, and if it drops all the way, which is going to be $3.91, which is my loading zone area, and the resistance to break is $4.76, and the highest of $5, and that are the two levels. So folks, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, or whenever you're watching the video. Please appreciate you. I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you for commenting down below, subscribing in, and smashing that like button, and turn on the notification so you don't miss anything comes with NEO or any stock that I do on my portfolio. NEO, it is a little bit red on my portfolio, but I'm not over yet. My plan is to add more shares, and I'm excited about this company. Mr. Lee William has a plan and has a good backup from other companies, big dogs. So I like it, what I see with this company. A lot of money to be made, and during the time is this, have patience, Hakuna Matata, and just enjoy, because this, and have a plan when you want to load some shares. But what I see right now is trading sideways. This is what we wanted to see. So thank you once again, and have a wonderful rest of your day.